I mean, obviously you're a big P bass guy, but what was the genesis of basses as you learned? Like, what was the first bass, and did you hit the like active, six
Oh
string
yeah,
mode and yeah.
yes. First bass my mom got me was like this short scale Epiphone that broke,
Oh yeah.
and then I got a PB Patriot,
Oh yeah.
and that was my main bass.
How much did that weigh?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. It didn't weigh that much.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah,
was like a T40 or.
yeah, the T40s.
I have one of those.
Yeah.
That thing is a workout.
Yeah.
And then I got so basically this guy. We had similar backgrounds with high school band. I had a great band director,
Nice.
and he I was already playing like in a high school jazz band in like in 8th grade.
Yeah.
And Tim Gill. He's an amazing dude, but he
Yeah.
had this guy that was studying under him to get something internship or something. He had a Tobias Toby 6-string.
Oh, okay.
And the guy was selling for like $400, so
Yeah.
saved up some money and got this 6-string bass.
Yeah.
And that was an active bass, and that was my main bass for a long time.
Oh wow.
And then I got a Warwick Streamer Pro M,
Yeah, those are serious.
4-string,
Yeah.
and that was my main bass forever. But what was weird is the P bass, my '73 P bass that was was like my bass forever.
Yeah.
I got when I was 15 for $300
Wow.
from a guy in my hometown.
Yeah.
I never played it until I was 24.
Oh wow.
I was so into active
Yeah.
chop stuff,
Yeah.
which not a lot of people know that.
Les Claypool.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I wanted, at one time, I was like, I wanted to be like, Matt Garrison meets O'Teal.
Yeah. Totally.
That was like where I was kind of going in my head.
Yeah.
Was like, okay, I want to be like those two guys.
Yeah. And O'Teal, another big 6-string guy. And
Well, and
Matt's not far off with the higher C, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And O'Teal is, and I mean, both of, I mean, it's definitely not, I mean, O'Teal is like, can do anything. He's like the fucking Michael Jordan of
Yeah.
the instrument.
Totally.
But in my mind, I was like, I wanted to be like, up in the upper register, and I was studying more Pat Martino and like transcribing like horn players than I was bass.
Yeah.
And then it all came to a head.
Yeah.
I was basically a frustrated guitar player
Oh, fair enough.
at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And I took this guy David Springer, who I was playing a quartet with. We're doing this recording, and he goes, "You hear the problem here?" And I went, "When?" He goes, "We have the exact same tone." And
Interesting.
he was playing like a hollow, like a jazz box. And I went,
Yeah.
wow. And then I started, Mark Rottlebaugh and Dwayne Trucks and this guy Chris Hunt, these drummers in Atlanta, were like, "Man, start playing the P bass."
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't play fast on it.
Yeah.
Because at the time, I had a Music Man fretless 5-string I got.
Yeah.
And I had the Warwick, the P, and then I had this really cheap jazz bass I got because it was like I fell off a truck at Guitar Center, and my buddy was like, "It's $200."
Oh
It's
yeah.
a
Yeah.
Highway 1.
Yeah.
So I had those rocking. And then, eventually the P was it. And I got real big in electronic music about the same time.
Oh, okay.
So it was because I didn't know anything about Tim at all. I was until even on the stuff I heard from Krantz, it was like these bootlegs. I didn't know who was playing bass on it, and come to find out it was Tim and Anthony Jackson.
Yeah.
And that's that's another conversation with Anthony.
Oh, of course. Yeah. That's a whole another podcast episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Chuck are rivals for the study. In terms of like how many like the guys that put the time into.
There's 4 Shaka Khan songs that are a study on their own of just you could build a career out of being able to just play like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, and the J bass is necessary, but obviously
I got the J bass because of Anthony.
Yeah, of course.
It wasn't really the Jocko thing at the time.
Interesting.
But now that bass is a converted fretless with a poly finish. It's my Jocko like bass.
Oh, very cool.
I still have it.
Yeah. Oh, nice.